Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10, and yeah, I just had one of those moments where I realized I ain't uploaded 2K in a bit. So I finished eating my dinner, ran over to my table, and I figured, yo, I might as well make a build video. Now I'm not gonna lie, this was not my first option for a build. My first option was a Nikola Jokic build, and no matter what I did, just like him himself, I couldn't get it to look good because I personally don't feel like Jokic deserves the hype he gets. But it then hit me, why don't I make a build for the actual MVP of this season? The one man who has made the impossible possible, and I'm not even a Knicks fan. And that is Julius Randle. For those of you who don't know, Julius Randle has managed, him, Tom Thibodeau, and the rest of them Knickerbockers down there have managed to make the New York Knicks actually have a winning season for the first time in 8 years. And they're gonna see the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. And you're telling me he's not league MVP? Only other person I believe can beat him for it is Chris Paul, but anyway, straight into the build. Jules does play the power forward position. He is technically left-handed and wears jersey number 30. He wore this in LA, New Orleans, and now in New York. Obviously, he's balling out in New York. Irony, him, Brandon Ingram, both played for the Lakers at the same time, and when they both left, they started to succeed. Food for thought. But anyway, height-wise, he is 6'8" with a weight of 250 pounds. Wingspan, however, I don't know what it truly is, so I technically went with a 6'11" because it fit what I needed. Body shape, this really don't matter too much towards the build, but I'm going with compact just because he used to be kind of burly, but now he looks a bit compact, like, you know, he shedded a little bit of mass and put on some muscle. But getting straight to the build, we're gonna start off with a 70 on the close shot, and then 81 on the driving layup, and then we're gonna put out an 80 on the driving dunk. Now, the main emphasis of why I'm putting the stats like this with an 84 post control is because under the basket, Jules is not known as someone to hang under there, but if he is under the basket, usually in the post trying to throw out a little hook shot or a little close shot himself. So this is the best I can do with his finishing. That gets me 10 badges as well as having some really good stats at that position. But the thing that really separates Jules from most power forwards right now, and not in a rude way, but he can get his own shot off. So because of that, we're gonna put the mid-range jumper up to an 87. We're gonna put the 3-ball up to an 86 because he isn't shooting lights out, but when he gets it going, oh, he gets it going. Now I'm gonna put the free throw up to a 70 just because I need to get 18 shooting badges, you know what I'm saying? Like, with how many options you have, you want as many shooting badges as you can get, because as I said, he's a scorer out here. Like, this boy on the season is averaging 24 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 5.9 assists. Career highs. Like, the boy is averaging career highs right now, and this is something impeccable and amazing from him. Now, pass accuracy, I'm gonna put this up to a 75, only because, yeah, as you can guess, badges. I'm gonna max out the ball handle and speed with ball, just because, as I said, I want to get as many badges as I can, i.e. 14 playmaking badges. Now, defensively, this is where I believe the build stands out from the majority of the power forward builds you probably have seen out here, because we get a 74 on the interior defense, which allows us to, you know what I'm saying, get a few things here and there, and then we get an 80 on the perimeter, only because anything lower than that we can't get clamps. So I put an 80 on the perimeter because I know you boys and I know you like that clamps business out here. Now, block wise, I do put this up to a 74 just because as soon as it hits 74, you can get yourself intimidator, and as we know, that is clutch this year with how everybody plays. And then rebounding wise, I just gave him an 81 on the offensive and 83 on the defensive. Julius is known as a great rebounder, but the issue is when making this build, you know how it is, 2K doesn't want you to be successful like that, so you always got to sacrifice some things, and one of the things I sacrificed this go round was the rebounding. But anyway, maxed out the speed, put the XL up to a 75, and then I put the stamina up to what was an 85. I just got to take a little bit off here, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know why I put it in the vertical. I don't need it in the vertical. Hold on, something's wrong right here. It's the strength that should not be there. But anyway, putting that all together, put that up to an 85. Something got messed with. But, see, now I got a few extra points that I did not have before. This is where you end up in an awkward predicament when you're making one of these build videos. But anyway, I'm gonna just put it on block because that gets me 11 defensive badges. But as you can see, what we finished with is 10 finishing badges, 18 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 11 defensive. Now, if you don't think that's nice, please do show me another Julius Randle build that can do this much. But there's an attribute point missing somewhere, and this is where I get annoyed with 2K. Let me just quickly zoom around and see whether I can find it. Like, dang, 2K, there we go. Anyway, takeover wise, what we can get is pull-up precision, ankle breaking shots, negative impact, limitless range, spotter precision, glass clearing dimes. That's a weird thing to say. See the future, box out wall, power back downs, post playmaking, advanced post moves. Now I will go with advanced post moves because that does fit his play style, and I will go with pull up precision just because, again, he is amazing when it comes into that mid-range gameplay where he just pulls up and puts it over people's heads. Now, altogether, 2K believes what we have made here is, I know it's gonna say Julius Randle, stretch glass cleaner. You gotta say Julius. Come on. What did I say? Julius Randle. But yeah, 2K knows I made a Julius Randle build. Now, obviously, this is my first take making the build. I did not see this part. I did not know it was gonna say this, and it did. Now, because it said that, you gotta do me one favor. You made it this far, you might as well like the video. And whilst you're at it, if you're new to the channel and ain't subscribed yet, you might as well subscribe to the channel down below. And one big thing that you might want to do for me, if you don't do the other two, drop a comment down below telling me what build you want to see next, because if nobody tells me nothing, I'm making a CP3 build because he's the #2 MVP in my eyes. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. This should be up on a Friday, so enjoy your weekend. Don't have too much fun, and yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.